Welcome everyone, this is another collective message for you, and thank you very much for being with me here. Today's a little bit different because we do have a main theme, and it is about you quantum leaping, you shifting time frame. Therefore, to echo this theme for today, I intentionally speed up everything. So I hope you don't mind doing me a little favor to take a tiny subtle step to change the speed in order to continue watching. And before jumping right into it, I want to take some time to thank you all for the support. For those of you who are returning, again, as always, thank you very much for your continued support. While for those of you who are new here, a big welcome, a big hello, greetings from here. All of you are welcome to join. Whether you are new or you're returning, it means a lot to me. All of you serve to be such a great motivation and inspiration to me, and again, this is more than a sacred safe space for every single one of you who are watching. There's no judgment, there's no criticism here. This is a community that talks about love and sharing with each other. So definitely feel free to leave a comment down below to share your ideas, your emotions, your thoughts, as long as you feel comfortable. And let's get right into it. So today's theme is about you constantly paying you shifting time frame, right? The idea is like Jesus was able to turn water into wine with a snap of his finger. Something big is going to happen, and it's going to happen like overnight. It's coming through like a tsunami. It's so quick. And this is something that's going to shift the foundation, the fundamental of your life, because it's going to be life changing. This is a game changer somehow. It's going to shift, uplift your energy, your life for the better. You can envision you are compressing, you are squeezing this elongated period of growth. And now because it's being compressed, the time is being compressed because you're constantly leaping, you're shifting time frame. So you will be seeing the tangible results coming through very quickly. So some of you may be doubting, you may be questioning, you don't feel you can resonate because you have been experiencing a period of stagnation. That is not much going on. You can't really see it, you can't really hear it. While for some of you, you have been observing something that has come into fruition but then it has gone back. So you have been experiencing regression in some way, if that makes sense. Whatever situation that you have been experiencing, I feel like something huge is going to come. As I brought up, this is going to be a game changer for you. It's going to shift your foundation and your fundamentals of life for the better. And I would say that things are changing energetically, and that's the reason why you are unable to pick up with your eyes, your ears. Because when it comes to our physical dimensions, there are limitations, but things are changing energetically within the non-physical context. It requires some time for the reality to rearrange itself, to reflect itself, to respond. So you can envision, you are seeing the buildings are collapsing. Why? Because an earthquake is happening. But there is something more about it. The tectonic plates are actually shifting in the ocean floor. You are unable to observe, you are unable to see what is exactly happening in the ocean floor. It doesn't mean that things are not happening. Things are happening behind the scene, under the table, behind the veil. You are unable to perceive with your physical dimensions. It doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Things are happening, are changing drastically in this case, because you're constantly leaping, you are shifting time frame. It's changing substantially within the non-physical context. So let's look what exactly is coming through, any guidance, anything that you need to pay attention, because I feel like this is a game changer. It's going to shift your foundation, your life fundamentals in so many ways. Okay, the tree. This is about foundation, the fundamental of your life. This is about the shelter. For some of you, it could be about you trying to relocate, trying to settle with another person, building a family, or you're trying to expand. You are trying to conquer something when it comes to your career. You are trying to conquer when it comes to your career landscape, your business landscape of life. But here, what is being reflected is that this is a full-grown tree. This is a tree where the roots are deeply anchored into the soil. So I'm getting whatever situation that warrants your concern or that requires your attention, this is about the foundation, the fundamental of life. So basically, you are paving the way for yourself, for your future. You are building the foundation, the fundamental of your life, making it solid concrete, constructing the building blocks of your life, a particular aspect of your life, whether when it comes to your love life, your career life, or something about money, trying to expand, explore multiple income flow, diversify the sources of income, or when it comes to a home settlement. This will be a game changer. And this is positive because we see the tree here is a full-grown tree. And it's being deeply anchored into the soil. It means that the foundation is very solid and concrete. Things are not going to fall apart. Things will not collapse in the future. So one of the examples here, because there's a pool of you watching, it may or may not resonate, but we can make an example here. Let's say you're single and you're ready to mingle and you're going to meet someone where you feel you're being very supported. This is a connection that is going to grow over time. This is a connection that talks about growth and you and your person sharing together instead of the one that is around exploitation or extraction. And with time, it's going to bring a much more sturdier foundation. The foundation is going to get more solid with the passage of time. So with this energy that's being reflected with the tree here, apply that to your situation, to your scenario. This is about expansion. This is about growth of your life in so many ways. This is also about legacy. For some of you, this is about home settlement. This is about finding a shelter in so many ways. Whether when it comes to your love life, your career, your business life, or when it comes to your financial condition, for some of you, this is about your health. You can finally have a peace of mind because you are being oriented, you are being guided to a path that is going to bring you abundance. We see the tree, this is also about legacy. You are going to leave behind some impact, some resources. It could be money, property, assets, not only to you, but it could be to your kids, to your grandchildren, or to people around you. Leaving some kind of impact to the society, to the community. Because you have so many to share. You have so many resources, whether when it comes to cash, monetary possession, or knowledge. You're so knowledgeable, you're so meritorious, you're so experienced, you are so wise, intelligent, that you have accumulated a lot of knowledge and experiences, and you do have the kindness and generosity to share. So let's see more. And I'm also getting that not only you are able to pinpoint yourself, feeling well positioned, but literally you're going to see, you are compressing time because you are quantum leaping. You are going to see the results coming through, literally like a tree. It's blossoming, it's coming into fruition. You are ready to receive this reward. This is your flowering season. You are going to enjoy the fruit of your labor because you deserve it. Because you have been showing a lot of patience, diligence. And now it's going to make you feel over the moon on cloud 9. Because you will be seeing the tangible outcomes coming through in a way that is going to surpass your expectation. We have the tower. You are standing tall. With these two cards coming together, definitely this is about the foundation of your life. You are setting the scene. You are layering the foundation. You are setting the tone right now, paving the way for your future. And I do feel you are somebody who are being very cautious, skeptical, making plannings ahead of time, making precautionary measures, having safety margins, having safety cushions in order to make sure things are not going to fall apart in the future, in order to deal with all those unknowns, uncertainties, unforeseeable risks that could be standing in the way in the future. And you are making preparations, doing cost and benefit evaluations, assessing the situations, doing a lot of check-ins, planning things ahead. I'm getting you are definitely somebody who are very wise and you are being very detail-oriented, that you are able to pay attention to the tiny bits and pieces, and you are going to make sure all of that are coming together. It brings upon cohesion, harmony. For some of you, you are more like risk averse rather than being a risk taker. You are not going to put all of the eggs inside one basket. Risk diversification. One example is about money, right? You're trying to explore different platforms, different pathways in order to earn more. And exactly, you are being oriented to the right path. You are able to tap into different ways, finding different avenues to open up new sources of income for you. And I do see that for the majority of you, this is about you being able to stand tall. Something that you have been doing or you are going to do is going to make you stand tall in a way other people will be giving you some form of recognition. You are gaining more visibility, and it's going to happen like overnight. Because we see the tree and the tower. If this is a full-grown tree, and this is a well-constructed tower, instead of work in progress, you have completed a certain chapter, a cycle in your life, and now something is coming into fruition. You will be seeing the results that is being materialized, that is being realized, that is being concretized in this 3D reality. And this change is going to be a game changer because it's about shifting the foundation of your life for the better, bringing you more abundance because we do see a tree and it talks about legacy, it talks about abundance. Well, let's see more. It also talks about stability. And finally, you can have peace of mind because you will know that your previous worries are unnecessary. Possibly for some of you, you could be overthinking too much because you're unable to see the results, but that is just you placing over-reliance on the external world. Because without you seeing the scoreboard, you already know that you won or not, and you are winning. And this is like what Neville Goddard suggested, wish fulfillment. Assume your wish is being fulfilled, and you let that assumption sustain, and your desires are going to be realized, concretized. It will get solidified, hardened into a fact, and this is the fact we are seeing. And now you are able to perceive with your eyes. For some of you, you could be fed with some signs, omens. Pay attention to the signs and omens that you have been fed on a daily basis. Seeing angel numbers, angel spirits, some kind of synchronicities coming forward. Okay, we have the sun. You are going to feel on top of the world, on cloud 9, over the moon. You will be exuberant. This is a time where you can finally let go of all of your unnecessary worries, and you can finally take some time to relax and enjoy. Take a vacation, take a break. I do feel for a lot of you, this is about some kind of work that you have been doing, and now you're going to see the results. Getting compliments is now being seen with the tower, with the sun. Getting popularity, getting visibility. For example, you launched some kind of products or offered services, or you developed, established something, and now suddenly it's getting more visibility, getting more popularity, getting more recognition. Other people are going to show you more appreciation, gratitude when it comes to your work. And I'm also getting you could be somebody who are very creative and artistic. You have a lot of energy, but you don't really know how to channel your energy, but you have improved. And now you are being more able to tap into your own magical abilities, your talents, your potential, because you know that you are meant to shine and you are going to shine it bright and you are unstoppable, and you are unshakable. Nothing, no one is going to shake you, to break you, and you are going to rise. You are going to soar on wings like an eagle, and you are going to run and not become weary, and you are going to walk and you will not faint, because your energy is limitless. It's endless, just like the sun, because this is a solar energy. Here, this is a form of long-term renewable source of energy. We don't really run out of solar power. Your energy is endless. You become restless. And you have this sunny disposition rubbing off on people around you. You are so exuberant, your presence, your absence will be so noticeable. Even when you try to stay low profile, try to remain inconspicuous, under the radar. But everybody can see the sun. No matter how hard you try to stay low, you're going to rise in popularity, getting some form of name or fame. For some of you, this is about you getting promotion or you becoming more recognized when it comes to your own areas of expertise. And also some of you, this is about settlement, as I brought up earlier, finding a shelter, finding a home settlement, and exactly this is a place where you have been looking for, that you have been longing for. It's going to serve you. You will feel you will be having this energy as the sun, so happy and overjoyed, very pleasant. So in a generic sense, the energy here is that you're going to receive something, get something, obtain something, or being with someone, or being around someone when it comes to a relationship or connection in any shape or form, where you feel you are going to be on top of the world. You will feel overjoyed, you will feel exuberant, because this is something that you have been longing for, and it's going to surpass your expectation. It sounds too good to be true, but yes, this is going to come through, that kind of energy. And I'm also getting that you are being rewarded for a reason because you have been remaining positive and optimistic with the sun here, instead of being negative. Of course, there are times that you can feel lethargic, lackluster, because you are unable to see the results. There are times that you have self-doubt, questioning, especially when it comes to time. But now, because you're also living, you will be seeing the results, the tangible results coming through in a physical form, something solid, something concrete. Let's see more. Precious time. This is going to be a breakthrough, and it's worth to be celebrated. This is precious, because this is a significant period of time. This is a momentous period of time, because you have been working so hard, and you have been showing a lot of patience, showing a lot of perseverance, diligence, consistency, persistency. And now you're going to reap what you sow. And I'm also getting capturing the moment. This is a time you feel like not only you're going to enjoy the fruits all by yourself, but you're going to share it. Share the fruits with people that you trust, people that you love, people that you care. Okay, new beginnings. I talked about this is a game changer. It's going to shift the foundation of your life. And yes, with new beginnings here, there comes with unknowns. Because you may be feeling insecure or having fear, because it's going to shake your foundation. For some of you, you're going to relocate, or you are going to start something new, for example, starting a new business, a new side hustle, or changing job, a new environment, or being with or being around a new person here. There will be uncertainties, there will be unknowns. But I'm getting with the sun energy coming through. Light shines in the darkness, and the darkness shall not overcome it. All of the issues, problems, and difficulties can be overcome, because it's about a cycle. And I'm also getting, you are somebody who are being very creative. You can think outside of the box. So therefore, you can always be part of the solution rather than being stuck as being part of the problems. Even though you may have insecurities, but you do have high adaptability to adapt into a new environment, into a new dynamic, into a new platform, or when you need to pick up something new, for example, learning a new skills, a new language, or picking up new experiences, you will get a hang of it very quickly. Because with the precious time, you are able to let go to the over-attachment to the result, to the outcomes itself, in a way that you are enjoying the process. And I'm also getting, for some of you, this is about settlement, right? You could be a new immigrant to a new place, new environment, people speaking different languages, new culture. and you're going to blend in very soon. This is a community, this is a neighborhood. People are going to show you a lot of acceptance. So applying this energy to other aspects that suit you, for example, when it comes to a new job, a new working environment. So the colleagues, the team, your boss, co-workers, suppliers, customers, they will be showing you a lot of acceptance, a lot of understanding. And with these two coming together, new beginnings in the sun, this is a new beginning that is going to bring you a lot of spontaneity and excitement. You will feel exuberant. And you will feel more passionate about your life, about your work. Okay, I'll do this like life energy. As I brought up earlier, you have this energy that is being endless, limitless, as deep as the bottom of the ocean. You know how to transmute negativity into positivity. You know very well how to utilize your energy, and you have learned. You know what needs to be prioritized. And you are prioritizing your personal well-being when it comes to your physical, mental wellness, and you are pinpointing yourself that your priority, your focus is about the future, about building the foundation of your future, paving the way for the future, because you know that what happened in the past is only the past. You don't really have a time machine to go back to change anything. Well, what you are experiencing right now is something that you can really treasure. And when it comes to the future, that is something that you are able to create. You are a creator by default. For some of you, you could be artistic, you could be creative, something about taking pictures. You like capturing moments, taking pictures, or you could be a photographer, treasuring the time to capture every single moment in your life. And I'm also getting that because you are able to enjoy the process, things that you want, your desires are going to come through much faster because you're quantum leaping. Don't forget, you are shifting time frame. And you have a lot of energy, and you know how to channel your negativity into positivity and prioritizing on the right energy, right aspects of your life. And you are showing strong will. And when you have strong will, it allows you to focus and concentrate on a particular single aspect in your life to the exclusion of everything else. So that we're not being distracted with a lot of focus here. And you're going to shine, just like this fairy here, with a lot of energy, getting a lot more popularity, rising in fame, name in some form, and you are going to become much more good at something. For example, when it comes to some kind of skills that you have been developing, you're going to get a hang of it, you're going to master the skill. And I'm also getting, you have this quality just like a sponge. You are absorbing a lot of knowledge. You can learn very quickly. And I'm also getting, you know what needs to be prioritized, as I brought up, and you know that you have been getting a lot of information externally. A lot of other people out there, they're going to give you feedbacks, comments, perspectives, their opinions, and you have been collecting a lot. But you are able to digest. You are going to take what is going to bring you values. You are going to take what is beneficial for you. You're going to digest the information that you have been collecting externally, and you're going to process it. So let's see more of the tarot. A lot of screening process that is being very strict. And I'm getting you're able to hold on to your own magnetism, your own confidence, your own talents, your own abilities. And you know what you deserve. And you are going to show little tolerance to people who are going to put you inside box, people who are going to demean you, people who are going to deviate from a path that is going to be in alignment with your true authentic self. When there are people around you that are going to deviate with your life mission here, with your purpose on this earth, you will be setting boundaries. And you are going to stay firm. Not simply parroting your boundaries, but you will be showing consistency between your words as well as your behaviors. And you are going to give time, reserving the time and energy for yourself here with the precious time, as well as to those people who you truly love and trust and deserve, because you have the tree. People you consider as a community, people you consider as sincere, genuine, that you really care. With the King of Wands, no distraction. You will be showing a lot more motivation, a lot more power of execution. Let's see more. Okay. You do have this competitive mindset. You are a go-getter. You are a true fighter. You are a magician. You see beyond illusion, and you know that there's so much more about you. You don't want to be manipulated. You don't want to be controlled. You don't want to be put inside box. You have had enough. This is the energy that I've been getting. Whether when it comes to a connection or relationship, in any shape or form, dealing with a person or a group of people, work-related, career-related, business-related, you have had enough. For some of you, this is about your living environment. You have had enough. You have had enough dealing with a person or a group of people, or dealing with a dynamic or environment or platform that you feel is not really serving you. This is the reason for some of you that have been experiencing a period of stagnation, because you have been dealing with the wrong person or group of people or the wrong dynamic. So basically, their energy is not being matched with your frequency. You and that person or group of people or the environment are on a different wavelength. And now you're being able to pinpoint yourself. You're being oriented to a path that is aligned with who you really are, with your true authentic self. And you are being more in tune with your higher self, paying more attention to what your heart is telling you. For some of you, there is a calling coming from within. You could be feeling that you are the chosen ones. There's so much more about you that you can do, because when you see the infinity symbol here, you see life as possibilities. By no means you want to be manipulated or controlled by a person, a group of people, or being stuck in an environment, because you look for growth, you look for expansion. And you are being very open, positioning yourself in a state that you are being open to learn, that you are being open to explore. I do feel you're somebody who will feel bored, you will feel dull, monotonous very easily. Maybe you get tired during doing all those typical routine work, especially when it comes to working 9 to 5. You could still be working 9 to 5, but I feel like you're somebody who are able to step outside of the comfort zone, thinking outside of the box, trying to explore different avenues, opening up new gateways for yourself in order to diversify your income sources. Because you are always in this positive mode of evolution, progression. It's like playing a video game, a computer game. When you have already plateaued, when you have already reached a certain level, you would like to unlock another level. You want to keep advancing. Because even when it comes to you, you already know what exactly you are capable of. You are always in this mode of tapping into your own potential. I'm also getting, for some of you, this is about you feeling dramatic, dealing with another person, and what you want is just peace. Finding a shelter to settle down instead of going through dramatic moments, chaotic moments. And this is a person or group of people that try to create difficult situations with you, trying to stall your process, stalling your progress. They do have this crab mentality. They don't want to see you shine, and they don't want to see you rise in influence. So they will try to do something, some shady stuff, creating tough, difficult situations, circumstances for you in order to stall your growth process, so that you are unable to expand. I would say interruptions with the 5 of Wands. You have been seeing stagnation because you have been seeing, observing interruptions, obstacles, standing in the way, because there are people intentionally or unintentionally trying to stall your process. Well, for some of you, this is not their real intention trying to hurt you or to slow down your process. But this is more about they don't feel comfortable. They don't feel peaceful when they are unable to be with you. Let's say you have this desire to locate somewhere else and you need to stay away from them because this is somebody who are being very close to you. So they have this desire, they have this wish for you to stay with them, stay closer to them, but you're looking for expansion. You are looking for expansion in a way that you want to reside, you want to relocate in another city, in another country, or in a way that you need to stay away from them, physically speaking. So there will be a long distance. So they already have peace of mind, a lot of internal struggles. So in any case, whether this is a person or a group of people that they intentionally, unintentionally do something, but the energy that they have been radiating is that it's going to slow your process and slow down your process. And now you are rising, getting what you want because you're a magician. You have already got what you want on the table. You have already acquired everything that you needed on the table. And this is also about you being able to make use of the resources that you have already acquired to make things happen. You do have this resourcefulness to make use of the resources that you have been acquired so far to create something that you don't have. And it's going to emerge because you're shifting time frame. Everything is possible with the infinity symbol. For some of you, you may be trying to control the uncontrollable, especially when it comes to the timing itself, but now everything is being speeded up. Remember what I brought up earlier, right from the start of this reading, just like Jesus, he was able to turn water into wine with a snap of his finger. And now you will be seeing things are being expedited. It's going to come through much faster, much easily, because you're able to let go of the over attachment to the results itself. You are letting go, you're showing detachment, you are letting it flow, living with the flow. So the things that you want, the desires, the wishes, the dreams are going to come through more easily when you are able to let go. It is in this special paradox, in this unique fulcrum between wanting and letting go. It is the time when you are able to see things start shifting and start progressing into your life. Not that you don't want it anymore because you're letting go. Not that you're being pessimistic. You still want it, but you are fine, you're okay without seeing it yet with your five senses. Because when it comes to our physical dimension, again, the five senses, our eyes, our ears, all these come with limitations. Things are shifting energetically and you don't want to create internal struggles as well. When it comes to self-limited beliefs, you have already had it and it will be yours. You have already become the version of you that you have been always wanting to become. So that when you see the tree and tower come through, a full-grown tree, this is already a well-constructed tower. It's now being seen. It reflects that the results, the outcomes, are now being reviewed. What was being concealed when it comes to the results, the tangible outcomes, previously is now being reviewed. It's coming to the surface. You are being rewarded because you are able to exercise patience, diligence, and you have been trusting the process. Trust that nothing is happening to you around you, but everything is happening for you, for your own advancement, for your own benefits, and whether when it comes to a person or anything that are meant to be in your life, it will be there regardless. No one, nothing is going to take it away from you. It cannot be stolen. And you are a magician because you are created by the void without distractions. There could be external oppositions, people seeing things, trying to damage your work, your success. But you can always find a way out because you do have a lot of experiences. You are very intelligent. And I'm also getting that you are able to see beyond illusion. You're intuitive enough to see beyond illusion. So you can identify people who comes with ulterior motives, people who comes with hidden private agenda, people who don't really act in accordance with your best interest, and you're going to set boundaries. Staying firm. We do have the King of Wands here, staying firm, knowing what needs to be prioritized, as well as staying firm. Particularly when it comes to your personal boundaries, and you're going to create distances with people who are not really on the same path of your soul journey. And I'm also getting that when you are rising, when you are shining, people are attracted towards you because you're just like the sun. You will be getting a lot of opportunities. People will be flocking to you. They will be throwing themselves at full prostration in front of you, trying to get your attention. You could be getting a lot more attention than you expected, both wanted as well as unwanted attention. So therefore, you are being advised to protect your energy as well, to be selective, because not every single one who are in your circle, in your orbit, deserves to be there. So therefore, you need to exercise discernment when it comes to who you're going to deal with, who you're going to connect with. You're going to protect your energy as well as to protect your work, to protect your success as well. Because I do feel like jealousy reeks. There will be people trying to sabotage your success, ransack your joy, because they have this grab mentality. When you are going to rise, when you're going to shine, not only do you become the focus of attention, but at the same time you become the focus of attack. They would like to do something shady stuff, something happening behind the scene, behind the veil, in order to sabotage your work. But there's nothing for you to worry because we do have magician. You can always find a way out. There's no such thing as setback or failures in your dictionary anymore. That is not in your blood, in your DNA. And with this new beginnings, you will feel exuberant, definitely. You will feel so much anchored, feeling so much pinpointed. And especially with the tree here, it talks about growth, expansion. Things are really coming together perfectly for you. And this is about a community, a neighborhood, a very supportive energy that you're going to be embraced by another person or by a group of people. They will be showing you a lot more acceptance than you anticipated. They will be accepting who you really are. They will be embracing your originality, your creativity, your individuality without you bending yourself, changing yourself. And you will feel very relaxed. You will feel at ease that you can finally put your defensive mechanism down. You can finally put your guards down. For some of you, you have been finding it difficult to develop solid concrete foundations with another person or group of people because you're being misunderstood in some way. You do have the 5 of Wands energy with chaos. You don't really feel accepted, even when you are being among a group of people. You may feel there's a lack of a sense of belonging. You feel that you're not being understood one way or another. But now with the tree, things are coming together. You will feel you're being understood. And you will feel that you do have this openness and comfortability to share. You will be revealing more of your openness as well as transparency. Especially with the tower here, they're going to reveal your trust system. That finally you can find someone that you feel they are reliable, you can really trust them, someone that you feel you can depend upon them. And there's so much potential when it comes to this connection, this relationship, this person here. This is only a beginning. So there's so much more out there. Unknowns, uncertainties. But with you jumping into the unknowns, uncertainties, this is not going to make you freak out, or you're not going to have fear or insecurities. Instead, it's going to bring you spontaneity, excitement. Because with the tree and the tower here, the foundation is deeply anchored. It's being supported. With time, it's going to grow, it's going to expand. I think this is a very wonderful reading here. Things already come together, especially with the magician here. You have already got everything you need to make things happen. Things are going to blossom in a way that you are unable to imagine. It's going to come through in the best possible ways, and you are literally shaping your future in a way that you could never be able to imagine. This is surpassing your expectation, and finally you can have a peace of mind. Stop doubting, questioning, stop struggling. with yourself or with another person or a group of people, you can finally feel that it gives you comfortability, a peace of mind. You're just finding the shelter. And the foundation is so solid and concrete. And you really deserve it. And it's going to happen overnight. You are literally shifting time frame because you are a magician. Everything is possible. The term impossible is not in your dictionary. Thank you for staying with me until now, and I think I'm going to end this reading now, and I'm going to see you in the next reading. Bye.